Hey guys, welcome back to the Somnium Files. Let's carry on where we left off. It's day 3, Sunday, Shokubai. We just found Renju dead in his own establishment, hung by a hook. And poor Mizuki was there for that murder as well. It's now time to visit the police headquarters, Sunday, 9:17 a.m. I can only imagine what the poor girl has gone through over the past 48 hours. Same with Date. I mean, Renju was his friend, right?
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
I highly doubt it. Not to mention we probably had to look after Mizuki as well.
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, here we are. There's 3 of us in this office now. 4 if you count AIBA. Let's just have a quick squiz around the office and see what's new. Well, it seems Date's a man of few words this morning. He doesn't have a lot to say regarding all of these items, and for good reason. I don't blame the guy, so let's just start by talking with Pewter. Pewter looks surprisingly serious. You seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other.
Mm-hmm.
How could I not be?
I mean, murders happen every day, right? Or have they gone less lately? Not quite sure. Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Okay, so confirmed. I thought so, but I just wanted to double check.
Right. Shoko too.
With Shoko, her blood is a lot brighter compared to Renju's darker one. Maybe it's because the lights were off, or maybe he'd been dead for quite a while. Because when we found Shoko, she'd only been dead for, what, a couple of hours? Renju could have been dead the entire day. He was unaccounted for after his interrogation in the morning.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
Excuse me? Are you joking right now? Or are you serious? I'd really like to know, because I don't think Date's in the joking mood at the moment.
You're missing your left eye.
So? I mean, yes, that is pretty dodgy.
So you steal them from others.
Okay, you can't be serious about that.
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
Dude, seriously, the guy just lost his best friend. You really want to try to lighten the mood?
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Correct.
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later.
Yeah.
We have been together for more than 5 years.
It's quite some time. So 1 year we were spent without our AI friend. Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
You are. I was just curious. That's all.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, didn't mean to offend you.
I was here first.
Oh, sorry.
I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
I see. Okay. Well, boss. Boss is sitting on her desk. She looks tired, like me. What happened to Mizuki? I do want to know.
She's sleeping at the hospital.
Damn, she's back there already.
They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I mean, she could really use it, I think.
I see.
I mean, she did kind of revoke her precious status afterwards when she started getting all lippy with me, but, you know, she's a kid, right? And now, well, she's lost her father as well.
Her mother and her father.
Within days.
I hope she'll be okay.
Me too. About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
But like, so no one was there the entire day. No one found his body until that night when we walked in. It's a bit suspicious, no?
No way this was a suicide.
Was he killed there? Was he transported there like Shoko was? Yeah, it doesn't look like a suicide to me.
And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
What are they after? See, like, is his body pale or is it just dark? I would like to say he's pale because he's been dead for quite some time because, you know, the color of his clothes are relatively bright compared to his skin.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
I was about to say a serial killer because, you know, it's common for killers to maybe kill a couple, maybe, possibly. I wouldn't say it's common, but it could happen. You can't say they're a serial killer just because they killed a husband and a wife. And technically, serial killers, I think, starts at 3? Or maybe I'm mistaken. Not quite sure. The new Cyclops killer.
What?
Because of the eye removal, right? Leaving them with only one?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
But new Cyclops killer connotates that there was a previous one as well, which we've heard about, right?
New.
Because we were discussing copycat killings at the very beginning.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
Yeah, boss. I appreciate Pewter actually giving me some information regarding this, because boss has been quite tight-lipped, hasn't she?
It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
If I recall correctly, though, I think, like, the previous killer died or something? Or maybe I'm misremembering.
6 years ago.
Yeah, how convenient. What a coincidence. That's around the time we lost our eye and our memories.
Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
I think so. Don't I? About the incident 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings.
That's been renamed, right? Surely it wasn't original
To
before.
distinguish it from this new one.
Right, thought so.
It was 6 years ago in October.
6 years ago? These must be the victims then? Oh, yep, obviously, it says right there.
4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
All women.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
Mm-hmm.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Their right eyeball. Okay, that's slightly different, isn't it? Because I think this latest one has taken the left ones, including... And mine is... I'm missing my left eye. Taken out posthumously? Okay. Cyclops.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
Jeez.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops.
Okay.
Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
Yep. Learned that from Hercules.
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
Children of Uranus. Okay.
Cyclops were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Maybe they included details that only the killer would know, I'm guessing?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
There you go. Hang on, I should ask first. How about you, boss? Getting any sleep?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
I see. Was the Cyclops captured? Nope.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
Is he back?
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile.
Could have changed his MO, right?
Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
Had their left ones.
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent.
Because serial killers, you know, usually have their rituals. They have their MOs. But maybe this one's trying to mess with us, just shaking it up a little bit. Especially after such a timely gap between his previous killings. Could be the same person. I mean, I'm not a profiler, I wouldn't know. The timing is inconsistent.
The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed.
And these guys had their eyes removed during the fact that they were alive?
But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Oh, God. That gives me the heebie-jeebies.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
Yeah.
Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date. I can't say anymore.
Why not?
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
So you're pulling the fact that it's classified now?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
But what makes you so sure? Tell me right now.
AIBA, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
Date straight away, conducting his own
I
investigation.
already had a look through the database while you were talking.
Oh, nice job, AIBA.
Unfortunately, I found no relevant information.
Of course.
I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
I mean, it's setting the scene to make it look like I was involved, right? Considering the fact that I can't remember anything is highly suspicious as well. But then it seems too obvious, you know? I suppose time will tell. Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
And it's just strange, you know, pulling the... It's a national secret, that's why I can't tell you, but does Pewter know?
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Right, back to the scene of the crime.
Date, you're exhausted.
I know.
Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
Gotta see this through.
I'm fine. Let's go, AIBA.
Understood.
Alright. Sunfish Pocket. Let's head over there. Highly suspicious of this entire scenario. Very inconvenient that I can't remember anything. There's Mizuki.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
Cut me some slack. I'm a bit sleep deprived, you know?
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back
Yeah.
seat.
Just Mizuki. Wait.
Mizuki!
You didn't realize he's there? I guess he is sleep deprived, but AIBA, you couldn't tell as well?
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Well, she doesn't seem to have changed at all. Mizuki? Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. Hey, don't do that while I'm driving, while the locomotive is in motion. How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time.
I should have asked what the hell are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be in the hospital?
Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
You shouldn't have to get used to it, to be honest.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sync.
Oh. Cool, so we've made her more resistant to trauma. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Depends. It could be a good segue into a conversation like gardening.
Damn. What a brat.
Jeez. Do we feel sorry for her? Yeah, I feel sorry for her. Of course she has my sympathy. What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
Yeah. You should have let them know. I mean, they probably would have stopped you, but still.
I'm taking you back.
Did you leave a note at the very least?
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right?
Of course.
Take me with you, I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter.
Yes.
Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
Okay.
I don't know.
He's hesitant.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
I know, but sometimes you gotta let the professionals work, okay? Just please don't sabotage or get in the way, okay?
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
I mean, I probably shouldn't be treating her like a kid. She seems mature enough. I should treat her like an adult. And, well, that means not talking down to her.
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Yeah, please.
Got it.
Good. How did you even get in here?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
We were in the police station. I was, you know, feeling safe. Suppose maybe a prisoner could have escaped and tried to drive off.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
Because we might have to. I mean, I always lock my car.
You too?
Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Are you sure? I feel like you've just started it.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why she's just started
Are
it.
you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Of course.
Sounds pretentious to me.
I was about to say, expect nothing less. Hang on, let's just check if we've got any updates to persons. No, we do not. The appendix is still there, though, but that's okay. I mean, do I just check the wheel every time I drive? The
Hey
steering wheel.
Date, what would happen if I grabbed the wheel and spun it super hard?
Well, would we be investigating your murder, and I'm going to do everything I can to cover up the fact that I may be involved.
We would spend the rest of our very short time together thinking about how stupid that was.
I think I've seen like 1 or 2 pranks of someone who does this stupid thing. I think someone took the key out of the ignition or something. It was the most dumbest thing I've ever seen, and he was filming it. It's like, nice little prank, and then they end up crashing. Just why would you ever do that? In any case, the dashboard.
Hey Date, why do they call it a dashboard?
Because wiki it, I don't know.
Because it makes the car go faster.
The glove box.
Is this where you keep your weird stuff?
Yes, it's locked. Don't open it.
No, but don't look.
Yeah. Damn, is it that obvious? Everything weird goes in the glove box. No one really looks. There's no one in the backseat. Not anymore. About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Secret, huh? What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Can't say I did.
Yeah, I did.
Well, Date did, though.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details.
Pyramid
They
schemes?
start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
What, she kept doing it over and over? How was she not investigated?
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this.
Must have been deep underground then.
They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Well, it'll explain why they haven't been caught yet, despite the numerous times they've done it. So,
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you.
no.
It's creepy. You should cut that out.
Hey, a lot of people talk to themselves. I talk to myself a lot, especially while I'm driving. I was talking to AIBA out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to our telepathic communications rather than my, verbal ones.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just hard to explain.
Yeah, there's a, AI woman that looks like a shrimp living rent-free in my eye socket.
I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time.
Okay, just don't jump out of nowhere and scare her, okay?
Just let me know when the time is right.
I want her to see you dancing on the coffee table while I'm napping on the couch or something.
It's not a proposal. No need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
You'd go back to the hospital. We'll both go. How about that? Anyway, I'm glad you're okay.
I'm not okay.
Yeah, I know.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've got a weird way of showing that you're not okay.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
It's getting heated in here.
You have no tact, do you?
I can't say I do.
This is why you're single and always will be.
That's fine with me, okay? That's fine. Otherwise, One thing may lead to another, and I'll get someone like you popping out.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
As long as you don't look like some sort of predator.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
I'm not old.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad?
Shh. Okay, we're gonna play the silent game now.
Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
You wanna grab the wheel? Grab the wheel. Let's drive off this place.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
I love the directions between these two. Oh my god.
Stupid old man.
Hey!
Punk-ass kid.
Humph. That's it. Goodness me. We'll lock her in the trunk when we get there. Sunfish Pocket. Sunday, 10:33 a.m. We're back. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir.
Kinda wish I could say the same for you. I don't mean it like I hate your face. I just meant like, you know, we're at a crime scene with Renju.
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry.
I mean, he just seems like a normal policeman. Does he need to?
She's the victim's.
Yes. Please let us through.
Thanks, guys. Sunfish Pocket. The Maid Cafe. Were they, what, dressed like mermaids or something? Okay, so this is obviously where he was found. Let's take a look around. The store's menu.
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1,800 yen. 1,800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
I wouldn't know the price. Just quickly converted it to New Zealand dollars, but yeah, don't know. There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working here.
What are you staring at? Creeper.
Looking for clues, man. One of these could be the killer, you know.
I agree.
Jeez. Let's just gang up on Date today. Right? I'm too tired. You guys are just kicking me while I'm down. It's like you're taking advantage of my mental capacity being lowered. This oil drum must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters.
Is it filled with anything?
It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
X-ray. There's not gonna be another body in there, is there? A watch.
What?
There's something inside.
Let's grab it. I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Otherwise, how else did that watch get in there?
This is...
Renju's? Or someone else?
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore.
Okay.
No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Why was it dumped in the oil drum? Killer didn't take it with them.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts.
Trident.
I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
So how did he die? Just getting impaled by that hook? Strangled? A trident. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. A barrel made of wood. Nothing special about it. I looked inside the wooden box. There's nothing in there. This serves
I
beer.
could use a drink.
Perhaps after this is all over, Date.
Yeah, we don't want to hamper our investigation skills any more than we already have with our lack of sleep.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
I see.
But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself.
So he wasn't killed here.
This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
That's one way to find out that he wasn't killed here.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
Unless there was two of them.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Wow. Impressive.
AIBA, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
She's probably got a recording of it. There's the zoom. Wow, we're like literally investigating it as though we're looking at a recording. Amazing.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high.
I was about to say, is that a relaxant?
It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Okay, so he was drugged. So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. Looks like some strangulation marks. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Took his eye out, then strangled him. Goodness. At least he wasn't entirely lucid, right?
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck.
I see.
Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
8 p.m. So we missed him by about 2.5 hours, I think?
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Damn. If only we were a bit sooner, we could have maybe caught the culprit in the act, stringing him up like this. Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. Okay, so that rules out my theory that he had died earlier in the day.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m.
Yeah, so about 2 hours and 20 minutes.
You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse.
Were we? Maybe someone saw it but never reported it.
The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be.
I wonder, maybe we should get Acid in here. Explain some sort of rituals, perhaps pertaining to some Egyptian
A
gods or
thick hook was
goddesses?
embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
What a bizarre display. Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam, over the counter. Okay, anything else to look at here? His eye? The left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
And the victim was posed in such a way that has meaning, supposedly. Alright, I think we're done with that. Let's carry on. Beer kegs. Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
So they weighed him down. 3 beer kegs on the floor. Each can hold 20 liters and weigh 55 pounds when filled with water. Another inspector. I hope he finds some clues. What's your name? There we go. I'll ask him now.
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Kagami. Okay.
It's Kagami. Kagami?
Your name. Your real name. Is that your name?
I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
I'm just checking. Could be a fake name. Don't trust anyone these days. What's your name? I, of course, remembered his name. It's Konami.
No, we
No.
didn't find anything today.
We don't talk about Konami these days. Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
Well, you should get some rest, and that goes to you guys as well. I know some of you watching may not be sleeping your 7 to 9 hours. Make sure you get them.
I thought so.
Date is a poor example of not sleeping.
Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Thanks, pal. We're bed bros now. His name is engraved in my mind. His name is... Wait, what's your name?
Hey you, what's your name?
Kagami.
Okay, alright, jeez.
Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
Yeah, Mizuki.
What?
Go sit in the corner. Go check if there's anything in the kitchen for you to eat. Your name is the achievement unlocked. The inspector is investigating something. Okay, we'll leave him alone now. You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Well, right now you're just being the fun police with me and Kagami over there, alright?
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's normal.
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
Well, that's us. We're a weird partnership.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it.
I respect that. I actually respect it.
I didn't want to be weak.
Just don't push yourself too hard, okay? Notice anything strange? This place, how you always remember it?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
What about the watch?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Okay, okay. But do you actually notice anything strange?
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
I wonder if it's to do with the message she received. Do you remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head.
I'm sorry about that.
Not until the day I die.
Poor girl. Mizuki's looking at the spot where we found Renju.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
I gotta say, I like those kind of relationships where, you know, there's heavy banter, you're always teasing each other, but when it really counts, you're always there for each other, and that's the best kind of friendship, at least for me. This place is up on the second floor. There's nothing out the window. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Cool.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am.
Sorry, just checking.
Don't you have an investigation to do?
Working on it.
Or are you stalling?
Mizuki acts tough, but deep inside. The officer is guarding the doorway. This club is located on the second floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here.
AIBA, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once.
It's strange that this place wasn't open last night. On a Saturday night?
At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
2 people? Approximately?
AIBA, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
No way they were that amateur.
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none.
Maybe they had backdoor access?
Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Unfortunate.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
I am. Aren't you?
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Like who? Renju weighed about 160 pounds. And he was definitely murdered somewhere else, then carried here. A big anchor. Interesting they didn't use that to weigh him down. So the elevator only stopped on the second floor once last night. 8:55 p.m. And with about 310 pounds inside. Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
She did?
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. I hope she's okay.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
You want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken.
Yeah.
He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
Think I know where he might be.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
And I'm pretty sure where he is, Aset's not far away. Any places you can think of I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district?
No.
Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot.
Marble.
Maybe they know something about him.
Alright, well, let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Quite a few places we've got to get to. Where do we even begin? Let's start with Lemniscate. Wonder how the business is doing with news of his death. Lemniscate, Sunday. We've dropped the times now that we're changing where we might go. Similar to Phoenix, right?
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Hey there, what's your name? Sorry. Suffering from boob lust. I mean, I'm suffering from lack of sleep.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah.
Well, Mizuki, I hope you stand corrected.
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
It's fine, it's fine. Name's Kaname Date, special agent.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
He's sweating.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
Hey, did you happen to see Ota here? Question
Ota?
mark.
Nah, I haven't seen him today. How is he?
Don't know. I was hoping you would.
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
He does?
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Smooth, Date. I took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Okay. Probably just text me instead of calling me. Your voice is... yeah.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
It's gonna be fine. What's going to happen to the office?
No, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up?
I'm sure there's a lot of opportunities out there for you.
So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate?
No, candidate. Oh, gee.
Well, we could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
What? Jeez. And you're just unhappy that I've proved you
You
wrong.
disgust me.
Oh, seriously, I need to just chuck this eye out sometime.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
I'll just wear an eye patch for a day. Things have been pretty serious around here lately.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know?
No, I can't say it crosses my mind very often.
Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto.
Yeah.
But it was kind of lucky, in a weird way.
Excuse me? You really want to say that in front of his daughter?
Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Yep. I think she may have even been blinded by that light. Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Aset?
That's the one.
She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Thought so.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
Yeah.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
I mean... Is it urgent? Probably.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
Okay. There you go.
For sure.
What?
For sure. As in, I got you.
Alright, just gonna take that business card back. And swap it out for my, like, professional mobile number rather than my personal one.
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
You've never heard for sure before? Goodness me, we need to move to the valley. There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. We're back to that. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting... Huge breasts. Okay. A reception desk. Mizuki, do you know this receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends. We hang
Well.
out, we party.
You do? You party with a preteen.
we do not party.
Hey.
Right. Who hired this woman?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Really? For a receptionist?
Renju.
Let's go.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Yeah, it's too much of a good thing, you know, for poor receptionists. Let's skedaddle. See you later. Godspeed. With your job. Let's go to Matsushita Diner. Matsushita Diner. Sunday.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Yep.
Not the witch.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
See, everyone's forgetting everyone's names around
My
here.
name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
Looking for your sons.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says fermented Mayumi juice.
Oh, there we go. Thanks, Mizuki, for finally identifying it. None of us can figure out what that juice is. There's a menu on the
Kuroda
table.
Kazuaki's shin meat pickled in miso.
What is wrong with this restaurant?
Date, come on, man. She's right there. A beer ad on the
Hey
wall.
Date, why do beer ads always have girls in bikinis in them?
Target audience.
Because they make you thirsty.
Why?
Not thirsty.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh, it's Nasabo from that band Magnusspiel.
Oh,
I have no idea who that is.
yeah. A small sitting cushion.
A riddle. What is the difference between a cushion and you, Date?
You just springing up your riddles again, are you?
I don't know. What?
Nothing. You're both soft and get thrown around.
We could also apply that to you, AIBA.
That wasn't bad. You're getting better with the jokes.
Yesterday, AIBA was saying that if you meow in front of a lucky cat, you'll have good fortune. I wonder if that's true. I mean, we should have meowed at it yesterday. It's a
Hands
clock.
off those hands. Just kidding.
I'm literally on the opposite side of the room.
It
Around
looks
chair.
like a chocolate button with legs.
It looks like a chair.
A swinging
A
door.
singing door.
A swinging door.
Thanks for correcting me again. Mayumi's standing on the other side of the counter. Where's your husband?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to.
He's missing a lot,
But
isn't
he'll
he?
come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
Certainly hope so, for your sake and
I'm
Ota's.
beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
It's not like they're in service right now. Hey, you're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer.
See, Mizuki? Huh? Huh? I'm good, eh?
But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I'm alright, then. Not great.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
A pedo?
I am neither of those things.
Is Ota here?
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
Maybe he's in the podcast room. I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thank you.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Right, well, we've dropped our business card everywhere we need to. Any recommendations?
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Omelet rice, simple, yet effective.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Sorry, Mayumi, we'll come back another time. Have you been here before?
Yeah, I am friends with Oda. I've been here a few times.
Mizuki's standing next to me. Alright, one last place to go. Golden Yokocho.